I will never, ever let you down.
And he hasn't. Donald Trump has begun his presidency doing exactly what he said he would on the campaign trail. Let's take a look at his first week in office. On his first day, Trump issued an executive order getting rid of Obamacare to the maximum extent permitted by law. The order doesn't repeal the Affordable Care Act, but it effectively removes the individual mandate, the penalty on those who don't buy health insurance. Though he didn't sign any executive orders, Trump still made headlines over the weekend when he exaggerated the number of people who attended his inauguration.
I looked out. The field it looked like 1.5 million people.
And criticized the Women's March. In justifying his exaggerations, his administration also coined the phrase alternative facts.
You're saying it's a falsehood, and they're giving Sean Spicer, our press secretary, gave alternative facts to that.
On his first official workday, Trump withdrew from the Trans-Pacific Partnership trade agreement and froze most federal hiring except for the national security, public safety, and military sectors. He also reinstated and expanded the global gag rule, barring NGOs that receive U.S. funding from providing abortions or information about abortions. The following day, Trump issued memorandums to restart work on the Keystone and North Dakota Access pipelines, two projects Obama had halted due to massive public protests. He also angered a bunch of scientists when his administration announced it was debating whether to remove the mention of climate change from the Environmental Protection Agency's website. All new work at the agency has been put on temporary hold before it can be released. On Wednesday, Trump announced a major investigation into voter fraud, repeating a claim that politicians, election experts, and state officials overwhelmingly agree just isn't true.
You look at the dead people that are registered to vote, who vote. You look at people that are registered in 2 states.
Build that wall. Build that wall. Build that wall.
And staying true to his biggest campaign promise, he issued an executive order to build a border wall between the U.S. and Mexico. To further his anti-immigration agenda, Trump signed an executive order allowing the Department of Homeland Security to withhold federal funding from so-called sanctuary cities, jurisdictions that don't turn undocumented immigrants over to the federal government. The White House announced that Trump is considering a 20% tax on Mexican imports to pay for the border wall. Companies would be the ones paying for the tax, meaning that the price increase would ultimately be passed down to the American consumer. What's in store for week 2?
Thank you, God bless you, and God bless America.